Everybody. Look at that. It's very pensive.
It's got to hit nose, Stuart. It's got to be.
Hmm.
You got to rest your nose on your own.
Gotta sniff your fingers.
No, 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 not do that. We're not in creep show territory, Stuart.
Ah,
Hello, Stuart.
But
Before Dan Ben says it, not that saying it this early makes a lot of difference because they're not here. It's just, Dan, you're asking in the chat. I haven't seen you yet saying, "Oh, have you done TNG reviews?" We have,
yeah.
but you haven't.
And to keep things under control, we broke it up. So seasons 1 and 2 today.
Yes.
This will be fun to go through these.
Where we give you the power, the true power to vote, a democracy, and we will see what the audience thinks. We will give our opinions of things, plead. Sometimes we'll have the vote. Sometimes people appreciate our arguments. And we will see what the amazing community of Trekyards votes these episodes as. Because, of course, Stuart, we're nearing JJ territory, I guess. No, because, of course, the PayPal has an amazing 2-for-1, which means 20 episodes, that'd be like 12 PayPals, that'd be very short live. So do 2 seasons at a go. So if you want to put one in, put 2 in with the same PayPal. Trekyards@hotmail.com, $5 as always, or PayPal. Either is better. Or you could put in like a 10 on PayPal and say, pick 4. That means Stuart can pick 4. A lot of choice there.
Yes. Indeed. So all the things he just said.
And more.
And more. So we're looking forward to hearing from you guys and seeing what you guys rank. Make sure you vote.
Yes.
That's the most important thing. Vote in the polls.
And it is rather satisfying to have like 35 people and 35 votes. I will say that is quite nice. So do that.
Do.
Yes.
William Heminger says, I do not have time to watch the stream at the moment, but I would argue wholeheartedly that Conspiracy is the best episode of season 1.
Maybe. Right?
See where it ranks.
And that's why it's quite interesting.
When you can watch.
Yes. Yeah. You can't vote after the fact, but do let us know if you're still here watching us, telling us you're leaving. Let us know after the fact if you agree. Not with us, though. We've no say. With them. So, yeah. Make sure you get the votes in. And I'm interested. Really interested to see what you guys are going to say on this. Yeah.
Are you going to go share this so I can talk to him?
I am. See you in a minute.
Now we can talk shit about him. But in the meantime, hit like, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, click notification bell icon so you don't miss any content from us, whether it be edited or live like this, where you get to hang out with the community. We want to hear from you guys. So as Sam said, $5 super chat. Pick an episode from season 1 or 2 of TNG. We will talk about it and rank it. Well, you guys will rank it. You get to vote. Or if you want to do 2 episodes, throw in $5 on PayPal at trekyards@hotmail.com, and you can get 2 for 1, 2 for the price of 1. So lots of ways to support and help the channel. Even the join button down there's a join button down there on YouTube. See it there? Or you can head on over to Patreon/Trekyards, or you can join us over there on a monthly basis as well. And yeah, lots of ways to support and checking out the links. There's links in the description of videos. Check those out. They take you to the Teespring or the TeePublic store, and there's some cool Trekyards merch there, as well as all kinds of merch, all kind of sci-fi merch, a whole bunch of cool stuff. Anything you guys are interested in, go check it out. Click the link, helps us immensely. So do the things. And sorry about my poofy hair. My hair is very poofy today. Trying to emulate Sam, I guess. But anywho's. So yeah, all of the things that can help support the channel, please do if you're able to. We appreciate them and we appreciate you guys. So do the things. And yeah, we'll get into this. Should be fun. I love talking about Star Trek. I don't know if you've noticed. TNG, season 1 and 2. It's fun to go back and revisit and talk about those and see what's up with that. So yeah, lots of really good things to do. And like that, he's back and stuff. Yeah. So,
You're welcome. Stuart,
all
how'd
right.
you feel about
Oh,
carpet?
I mean, don't just be mindful of the carpet and don't touch the walls.
I just had to ask.
I'm glad. I don't know why, but I just got to stand up and fix something here. Yeah.
Although before we let
So
people actually have a say, how do we think people should rank this? As in, should I just default never include S and A for every single one? Because if you're reviewing it for Star Trek, most things might considerably be or under. Or do I give people the fair shout of sort of context applied for the season? Because we might never have an S this live if I do that. How do you think we should, think
it's a
wise?
very good question. I was thinking about this earlier today. First of all, YouTube needs to add more options for a poll. That's the first thing.
Totally agree.
Second thing, I thought it'd be kind of cool to do S, A, B, and F for everything. This was my thought initially, but I thought it doesn't work because there's two extra slots then that aren't. My original thought earlier in the day was just have C be not listed at all. So anytime there's a tie, it would go in C, and then we could, yeah. But it's not going to work. So I don't know how we're going to do it.
Why don't we stick with A, B, C, D, and then make a reroll $2? So if you genuinely think it should be
That's a,
S or F, nice cheap
that's a good idea.
$2. People can have their say. What do you think?
That's a good idea. Or somebody can just PayPal in $5 to move it to F
Sure. Yeah.
or S, as
Yeah.
the case may be.
Because like I say, it's such an odd season where there are gems, but you gotta sort of wipe the lens a bit of like, well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying. Okay. Excellent.
And Olivia, pick a different one because Robert Buckley beat you to it with Encounter at Farpoint there. So, um,
And PayPal if you
we're
can.
starting. Yeah, we're starting off with Olivia's $5 Justice from season one, and there you go. You got the half-naked, sunburned people. He looks actually like he did get a sunburn. Um, but yes, Justice. Wesley falls into some flowers, and therefore must be put to death. And as I've said many times, this one frustrates the shit out of me because just get your person back. It's just stupid to play by their rules. But there's a God thing in there of it. Is there though? It's an odd one. It's annoying. Wesley's annoying in it. The only good thing about it is the people running around half naked. Everybody runs everywhere. Nobody walks, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, not my favorite episode by far, but also not the worst. I gotta say, for me, it's probably be a low C, but that's kind of where I sit with it.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, isn't it? I love seeing the pre-Starfleet Academy. It's great. They definitely hired fit people, and you'd imagine that it was quite a nice set to be on. But then also imagine, oh, they have to. Is the casting call saying okay with nudity, like not literally, but like walking around? But that said, of all the scenes they filmed in like the big group things, that's only gonna be a couple of days max, right? Maybe even 2. The outside stuff being a little bit separate because they're not in this crowd. The mini orgy stuff, like that's not going to be like 5 days of shoot where everyone's sitting there and nothing. So there might just be a day, right? Just saying. But yeah, different from the mid episode of the season. I mean, look at that hair. Is that a wig?
Yeah, I would say yes,
Yeah,
probably.
got like domed on it. Interesting idea, very TOS, but TOS sort of had that extra writing ability.
And
Well, no, and
ironically, his
oh.
his hair looks like mine today, kind of poofy.
Oh yeah,
I look like him. I'll just take my glasses off.
it's one. You don't not look like him.
Oof.
You're both men. I'll give you that.
Manly man.
Yeah. No, it's like I said, it's a good TOS story. Kids down below, parent up top, parents an alien, unknown, kids able to live that simple existence. But imagine if imagine if we could rewrite the universe and give the production of TNG, like they hit season 7, right? And we give them, here is $176 million. And they're like, fuck. remake season 1 again.
Mm,
Same
interesting.
stories, like same exact concepts, but rewrite them how you would do them now and go.
Interesting.
Do you know what I mean? Like they could absolutely turn these stories around something interesting just with the experience of whatever. That would be interesting. Would it be good?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it would be very interesting. And that, my boy, that's AI in the next 10 years. ChatGPT, recreate Code of Honor, but good. Okay, done. Right, let's review it. You know, etc.
I mean, there's absolutely ways that you could do Code of Honor well, but let's see. We've got 12 people here, 10 likes, and 12 votes. So that's perfect. B wins with 33%. C and D are both tied with 25% each.
Huh. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
no sense lingering.
Yeah.
We do have some PayPals as well, and Classic for Real just said, I already sent PayPals for these. You're wasting your money to Olivia. So let's get to the PayPals, and then
It's
we'll
not
swing back around to the super
wasting.
chats.
It's not wasting.
It's true. It's true. All right, the first one is from Classic for Real. He sends 250 each for Code of Honor, so he sends 750 in total. Code of Honor, Justice, and Angel One. Let's just rip that band-aid off right away.
Okay, Band-Aid is being Band-Aided.
So Code of Honor.
F, D,
Yes.
D, C. I'm not including. I will include a B because if any of you, because that's the thing. Be honest and fair, right?
Yeah.
I'll start on this one. Replacement aliens, it would be okay.
Mhm.
That's all you have to do. Make them Bajorans. Not quite enough. Just make them that lady from Academy with the slits. Or fins. Right? It's just tone deaf. It's one of the things where even if they didn't realize it was racist, you could argue it's where color blindness is bad. Because they colorblind themselves into racism without meaning to. So I don't think the writers are like, haha, let's make a anti-Africa sentiment. I wrote on TS in the 60s. No, of course they didn't. They just tone deafed it. But I really like the costumes. Always have. I actually like quite a lot of the acting for the main couple guys. Like, it's good acting. It's well done. They're really committing. But of course, and the fight is daft. And the gauntlets are silly. All memorable for the wrong reasons. But, you know, there's a... Like, do I prefer this to the one with Riker with the chest hair? Don't know. The costuming's way better.
I like Angel One a little bit more than this one, for sure. Angel One's actually pretty interesting. What are you guys saying? Code of Honor with the F. 67% with 12 votes. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's classic.
Hashtag Code of Honor. I should have a drink.
I will drink.
I will too, but it's just water. So.
It's so funny. It's just, oh, damn, big jug. It's just,
a lot of water during the day.
It'd be interesting to take an episode that is the reverse, where it's a good episode, but if you made them black or Asian or Chinese, and it would suddenly feel racist. What if there's the reverse allegory?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, there would be, yeah. Especially in sci-fi.
Probably with the one with the Vulcans, the Proto Vulcans, if they were black, or actually Native American, would that be racist? The Sun God, the Picard, if they were probably Native American, speaking in a Native American accent.
No, I
people would probably bitch though.
A lot of people would complain about that, but most races, groups of people have some kind of beliefs like that. So, yeah. But yes, I think you're right.
You know what I mean? It's often it's just the wallpaper on the roots of the story, you know. So there's a story about possession and ownership and women's rights, and that's a story, right? Just told it through the bad vein. I just think people overreact to it a little bit in the sense of it's like the lowest possible D.
Yeah. Next up, we got Angel One. And yeah, this one is actually a pretty good story. It's interesting to have a matriarchal society. And the thing that kind of, I don't know if it ruins it necessarily, but the fact that the guy's name was Ramses, like the Pharaoh Ramses, who had so many children, and just it's very simplistic story. And the problem is I see Bonnie from Knight Riders in this episode, and that's all I see is Bonnie from Knight Rider, and that's a little bit of an issue as well. But I mean, the chest hair thing is kind of gross. Let's be honest. The perfume and the men being kind of like subservient to the women and being the weaker of the sexes is an interesting take. It's good, very Amazonian.
It's so unrealistic. Ah.
Um, Trent, I think, was the guy. Um, anyway, there's some funny moments that I don't think would fly today with Troy and Yar kind of making fun of Riker, and Riker being all in, like, I gotta, this is my duty. I gotta go talk to the leader here. Like, there's some sketchiness there, but it's a product of its time a little bit.
Well, they're also
And
having the fun that you could have reverse sexism
yes,
because the situation sort of allowed for it, quote unquote. So it makes sense. It's just okay. But isn't it
yeah,
sad? I remember this episode for like the weird guy. This scene, and then they meet the cave, the group at the end, and this is the one with the doorway, isn't it? It's like a shield or like an energy, like a murder.
yes, yeah.
But,
We're gonna execute them at the end,
and
yeah.
she's good. She's good in this, but it's not great. Any of it's not great. It's and it's sad because, like you say, it is very much one of the few. Tasha, like she had some stuff here, some fun stuff. Yeah, and yet. It's not great,
Yeah.
but the
No.
bar is not as high as it could be. So, your mileage will vary on this. Definitely a lower tier for me. I don't enjoy much about it particularly.
Let's see what you guys are saying. 9 votes with 17 people here, so not many people are voting on this one. But the winner is B with 44%.
We're gonna have lots of these interesting moments in this episode, right? We're gonna okay. Huh.
And C and D are tied with 22% each, so that's interesting.
And this is why you guys have to vote. Have to vote.
So Justice and Angel One are both Bs. Wow.
I feel like this is almost worth actually doing. Because you guys are picking, right? So we are putting the argument. This might be worth at the end of TNG, and in fact, that might make sense because 7 seasons, 2 per season. Do a best of and have you guys rank the best of, because this will be a list generated by you guys. So maybe totally S and Bs and re-rank those. Could be interesting.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Damn.
All right. So that was, we can't do Justice because I already did Justice, so I don't know. I just picked one at the end that hasn't been picked. Because we're moving on to Classic for Real's next super chat.
Don't have to say how much though, but wonderful.
Jeez. Classic for Real says, F it. I'm funding every damn episode. Happy January, Stuart. And thank you so much. That is.
So I'm doing a rainbow in the sky.
Okay, well, we'll still maintain some kind of semblance of order here by seeing what people are saying and go with those.
I think it's fair to say we can throw a couple free in tomorrow to start the thing off. Because we do like super chats as well. But yeah, we can throw a couple in tomorrow.
Joe Brown is next with season 1 Hide and Q.
Cool. But yeah, we'll just do the whole live. Good stuff. Very good stuff. See, he does it for you guys. Be like Classic.
You guys can still super chat and PayPal if you want. We'd appreciate it. All right, so Hide and Q. I think that's this one. With the pig people. I'm trying to remember exactly what Q's game is here. Is he trying to
Riker powers
attempts Riker? Yeah.
Okay.
It was cool to see Q return.
Very cool.
Because he was in the first episode, the pilot episode, and it's his first reappearance in the first season.
Episode 10. Cool. So nice halfway point almost.
Yeah. Which.
Oh, he's gone. In here. We got longer hair. Very, very noteworthy in these outfits. A good Tasha story, although she's coming on to Picard or something to be like, that's weird. Or that, yeah, flirting, it's weird. Very TOS-ified planet set, almost to a T. So it's interesting to see how it's filmed differently, but the green's very memorable, right? People weird kind of works. It's one of those non-logical pieces, and that's also part of the charm, right? But really, really, really interesting to offer Riker powers. Just super interesting concept going in. Oh, that's interesting. I'm scrolling the episode. Q, as we know him, he always appears as a captain. In the first scene that he's in, he's got a oh, that broke. Yes, I know. In the first scene, he's got a an admiral's uniform, but I don't know how to rectify that with the braiding. Then he's in his general's outfit as per old Earth history. Then that outfit, and then he's a commander with Riker. That's so interesting. He's normally a captain. I never noticed it before. At the end, does he reappear as a captain? No, he's a monk. Interesting. Wonder what the choice was for that. Huh. Fun.
Holy shit, I'm back.
Hey, it's Stuart. Everyone remembers Stuart?
I don't even know what happened. Do I have Q powers now?
Give it a go.
Hi, everybody.
Yes. Yeah, it's a silly episode. The mystery box. They just threw like meth or crack filled ideas out. And again, if this had been done in season 7, I think it would have been really fantastic.
Would have been fun, yeah. Would have been better.
But good concept and lots of good moments, like properly, really interesting moments. And Steve Reich, yeah, not a good idea.
Yes, it suffers from a lot of season 1 issues, like the planetscape is just piss poor.
But it feels right though. It's a TOS, but filmed newer.
Yeah, I know.
And it's cues back. And the thing you said as you were leaving, totally intentionally, yeah, totally. I still always remember why is Tasha coming onto Picard, and why is he sort of not saying no? Like just enough. See textual chemistry or tension. Like okay.
Can't say as I remember that.
Yeah, you didn't like it at the time either. But with 13 votes, keep voting at 19 people, all the votes in. A wins with a substantial 46%, with down the line B 23, C 23, and D 8. There you go. Our number 1 episode so far.
Sam's taking over my job of reading polls, I guess.
Well, I forgot I had 2 seasons to do, so actually I had to go a bit quicker. 2 seasons! Yes.
Yes.
I had forgotten, to be honest.
This next one is... Oh, did you put it in A already?
No, I haven't moved anything.
I'll do it.
I'm poll man.
You are the poll man.
Just tell me where to go next.
To my poll.
No.
Next up is Data Lore.
Yes. Classic.
Yeah, meeting a evil twin brother. Such an old tale. And well done, I think. I love that.
I'm going an S to this, Stuart. I think this is worthy of a maybe S.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Comparatively.
Yeah. I mean, just seeing Brett have fun with the different character and having the twitch and this classic meme picture. I mean,
and I don't see the seam.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, this was fantastic to learn more about Soong and the other androids, and I mean, if Soong we're rolling in androids. I mean, we got B4, we got a whole bunch of other ones, but it's fine.
Sutra be coming.
So yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. It's a classic tale as well. So yeah,
this is possibly an S in terms of it stands out because Brent's great in it. He's distinct. The twist's good. The pacing's good. Maybe the initial version of him in the Bay isn't very good. But certainly, you imagine the first time watching this, thinking, "Ooh, this is interesting," and it is kind of the superhero thing of the biggest villain is you, but bad. But it's also destiny of you're just your programming, and Law's programming led him to be this. So similar, yet so not. And even just this one frame, you can see how much more relaxed Law is, like Brent's Law. Like there's a certain, it's subtle, but like he's more relaxed. Data is more clenched. It's just notable.
Yeah.
Vote now.
I'm just going to jump to Robert Buckley's last super chat
Oh,
here. For a
beautiful.
Second. So $5. It says move hide and Q to S. So hide and Q will go to S.
Which, yeah, again, if you want me to reroll, I can do it too. Or just that and fling it. Right. And I love the respect, guys. You guys are just saying D's and C's. I appreciate it. But again, 10 votes, 50% A. Under 50% say A. But it's still going to win at that. 40 or 27% at B. 18% S. So people don't think it's S worthy, not even close, but still a strong showing.
Well, I think it might have been confused with the layout. They might have thought the S was D with the way it that would be my ADHD would be like, or my dyslexia would be like, that's probably a D. So I'm just going to vote.
When it's meant to shift based on the percentages, it's not meant to keep where you place it.
I probably would have hit A because I would have thought that was the highest one. So
yeah. You should change it then, because normally the highest is always at the top. It doesn't matter what order you put in; it just reorders based on what's the highest. Yeah, that's broken as a feature. Anyway, doesn't matter. Well, no, that's weird.
It doesn't know. It doesn't know what you put in each one.
Well, that's why. Yeah, that's right.
Robert Buckley, though, throws in $5. Data lore to S2. So there you go.
And this is the great thing about democracy. If you've got money, you can subterfuge democracy.
It's not really great thing about it, but
supports the channel, keeps us doing good, fun things.
That's a really bad thing, actually. Anyway, two real worlds for me right now. Season 2, Elementary Dear Data.
Yes.
Right. Well, this showed off the fanciness of the holodecks. And of course, I absolutely love this episode because Sherlock Holmes.
Did you go back in time and like slip the writer 20 to make this? It's like right out of your wheelhouse. You know?
I mean, I would, yeah, possibly that's happened. I haven't got there.
Haven't got there yet.
But I got all the little reaction figures for this episode, which is great. Yeah, classic storytelling. Unfortunately, they didn't get permission and caused a whole bunch of problems. But Moriarty was fantastic. I think they did the 221B Baker Street and Sherlock Holmes and the look and everything very well. Plus with Data and his hawk-like nose and all the features of Sherlock Holmes was really fantastic. And his deductive mind, like he's an android, the way he pieces things together is kind of similar. Yeah, there's a lot to love here, and a hologram that comes back returns later because created to defeat Data. I mean, scary technology when you think about it. That's a small loophole that could really be a problem. It almost was. So fantastic episode, and even good Pulaski episode as well. I was never a fan of Pulaski, and I am more so now after rewatching them and reviewing them with you. Like she's a much better character, but this was one of the ones that even when I was younger, I kind of liked Pulaski in because she wasn't being a total bitch.
Had respect.
Sure. Yeah.
Doesn't take much. Yeah, it's definitely one of the ones that actually works. And this would be a fine season 3 episode, fine season 4 episode. It's one of the very few timeless ones which just kind of works. But yeah, pitch perfect casting for Moriarty. Data / Brent having fun. Joys of Fun Homes. Plastic, like I say, is good. Yeah, it all round works. And we said this in our previous review of this, that these must have been standing sets or something because they're so elaborate. But no, they made London. It was a huge deal and they made it, and it's great. They committed. And had the universe been different, I mean, had it been different, we had 2 outstanding Holmes episodes, or 3, I suppose, but they're all very good. We could have had 1 a year or something similar, kind of like the Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Halloween episode. We could have had a yearly Sherlock and a yearly Q episode had the rights been secured, would have been very nice. Then you could have had you topping yourself and right, could have been great. But what we got, like Galaxy Quest, right? Small, timeless. Ooh,
Yes,
interesting.
indeed.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been watching.
Shit. We need more votes. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Go. Huh. Wow.
All right, well, it's tied currently with S and C, 37%. Wow.
19 people. Can we get any more votes?
We have 23 people here, so go and vote,
Oh yes,
guys.
good. I jumped up. 40% now winning at C.
This
and
is one
back
of
again.
this is one of the best episodes of TNG in general for me. I mean, I do love Sherlock Holmes, so that's kind of not fair, but I can see why people don't like it as well.
Ooh, why?
Because not a lot of people are into Sherlock Holmes, so it seems like a throwaway episode. Like Dixon Hill episodes for me, not so great. I'm not a big fan of Gumshoe Detectives, but story around them is really good. So
Well, they're equally throwaway. Just Dixon Hill. Picard doesn't have as much of a connection with that style of character, whereas Data is perfect for Holmes. Like Picard's playing Dixon Hill. Data is living Holmes. There's such a distinct difference in structure. Damn. But no, C is sorry, Stuart. I thoroughly disagree, and I did tell you this. I warned you this. Wow. Okay.
Everybody's wrong, so
yeah, shit. Okay.
It's fine. Throw it in C.
Damn.
All right, next up we've got, let's see what he says here. His next one was Times Squared. Times Squared. There's the picture for Times Squared.
That's the two Picards in the lift.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Now it's no lower than a C, so let's give that a shout, right? What do you think?
Yeah, this again is kind of a frustrating one. Like they know the outcome, and yet they throw it back and forth whether they should do this, whether he should leave in a shuttle to get away from the ship to prevent the ship from getting destroyed. It's like, really? You found him alone in a shuttle, correct? So
yes.
Let's not throw him out in a shuttle, because very likely the Enterprise is going to get destroyed. Because
well, no, Stuart. The more times you try it without memories, the better it'll go, right?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, seeing Picard, the other Picard, kind of as they got closer to his time, come more to. It was very good acting, I think, on Patrick Stewart's part. And then seeing Picard just get shot, it's great. Weird vortex thingy, love it.
Yeah, this is a proper. It's a tongue twister for your brain. It's always stood out to me. It's graphic. It's dark. It genuinely creates a looming sense of death, and I believe it's the first time we've had ship being blowy uppy. So that's like this is the oh no, we might lose the ship sort of vibe. And again, split screen, they bloody pitch. I can't think of a single split screen effect in TNG off the top of my head that is bad. I mean, they're not super hard, but this is 2 bits of footage they're overlaying, and it works. No, it's fantastic, and it's this sort of episode that I'd be proud to write. I probably would tweak the first third. It's probably too slow for the end, but the ending is so gritty, and like, damn, Picard suicides via another version of him. And like I say, have a bit more logic applied, like a tad more, but also the ambiguity helps, so it's like, well... Damn, okay, you guys do not agree.
With 21 votes,
okay.
he wins with 48%.
Hey, we both got what we love, shoved down below naked people. That, Stuart, below justice.
Yeah, that doesn't make me mad at all. Let's move on.
And you can't troll us because there's too few of you. Like, I mean, you can't do it individually. Gosh, okay, it's how you guys feel. Fascinating.
All right, we're switching back to super chats. Not that it matters too much at this point, but let's see. Robert Buckley, Encounter at Farpoint, which is 2 episodes, but we're going to count it as 1 episode for this because that's.
We have like 50 to do, so.
even Prodigy, when I was rewatching Prodigy, episodes 1 and 2 are one episode. It's just episode 1. And episode 3 is labeled episode 2, which pisses me off so much.
Well, that one was super annoying because they promised a number of episodes and then they cut that down by calling it one episode, because that's not what the original pitch was.
Yeah. All right, Encounter at Farpoint, the introduction to TNG, the new Star Trek, replacing Spock and Kirk, and not my Star Trek. New ship, saucer separation. With space jellyfish. I mean, seen some really cool alien life forms. Getting introduced to the crew. Short skirt Diana Troy. I mean, there's so many interesting choices in this one, and quickly like kind of fixed a lot of them. Look at the angle of those helm and operations consoles as well. They're angled in so steep instead of, yeah, exactly. Fun episode, or 2 episodes. And yeah, it definitely felt like Star Trek, but also felt like something really entirely new. And I remember being so excited to watch this, and after watching it going, that's something kind of cool. Like, and for the time we didn't have season 3 onward to compare it to, and it's like, this is fun. This is Star Trek, alien life forms, and seeking out
They're precious,
something new and
know?
exciting. But, well, no, the little life forms.
It's true. These are giant.
That's true. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot to like about this, but at the same time, after everything that came afterwards, and they just improved it immensely, looking back on it, it's kind of like, what the hell? But at the time, it was awesome.
The problem is there's like, let's say it's an hour and 20, right? There's like 38 minutes of gold, 32 minutes of gold. Like, there's some gold, but it's trapped in mediocrity, which is why, of course, all the stuff with Q is interesting, and all the stuff on the planet is okay, with some garbage sets intentionally so. And then Jellyfish is a gorgeous end. It's a very strange episode, but it's but some great stuff too. And the Jellyfish will always be amazing. They still, Remaster was super lovely.
And I just want to point out, this is a classic for real.
Yeah.
PayPal. He only covered for 1 season.
Excellent.
23 is the answer of episodes.
Okay.
Anyway.
Oh gosh, guys, do more. We need more.
Yeah. But yeah, 58%, 19 votes. A. Damn.
I mean, that's just the Q stuff. I would give this a C, probably. I mean, not in this list. This list is broken to me. But for me, enjoyment wise, but you could take out a 20-minute like Lower Deck style episode out of this, but you cut almost everything on the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the planet stuff is not necessary for sure.
But it's also a character setup. It just could have been more interesting.
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
All right.
This is why it's interesting. You guys are giving us a unique what we thought was going on.
The Encounter at Farpoint, and then Code of Honor. We'll circle back to those. We're going to cover the other ones on here, and then
or just a random one, because every
we don't know
supercast...
we don't know what people are going to pick, though. I haven't read ahead on these. So I don't know which random one to pick.
True. I think they're mostly move ones. Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Joe Brown, aka puts in $5 to move. Don't want you to data to B. I'll do that.
Okay. I'll pick one while you are.
Yeah, please do.
Doing that. Is that gonna let me look? No, okay. Let's put in what people wouldn't necessarily put in. I think that's fair. And do you remember the episode name? Let's find out. Let's find out. As well. Season 2, because you guys are throwing in season 1, which is great. Never has it got so much love. Actually, you know what? This, because reasons. This is Contagion, of course.
Contagion. Oh, yes. The destruction of the Yamato.
The Yamato and the Iconians, the first ancient race in TNG.
In Toronto Town Hall. Yeah. Toronto. The one building is from Toronto.
Oh, yeah, seeing through the gateway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always really liked this. Seeing the Galaxy class is great. The Romulan's great. The Derelict's also being brought back. I like this room a lot. I like the lore. I like the structure. I like the genuine... Ooh, the card gets ancient civilization. It's still intact. And, you know, the fact that you get this we are potentially prisoners of the Romulans, but it's worth it, and they let us go, and it's all good. Phew. Yeah, it's a really strong episode. I would love to have seen it AI remastered with TNG season 3 uniforms. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't take much to update it a little bit. No, I really like this one. I think it holds up really well. It's just an interesting piece of sci-fi.
All the things you said, yes. Just the destruction of Yamato is the one thing I really remember from this episode, and the Iconian technology, which goes on to infest Star Trek Online for some reason.
Yeah, I just remembering they said Michael Burns the first black female captain, but of course he was captain. Was he the first black captain, I suppose? Male captain, I mean.
Maybe. I don't know.
No, was that black captain TOS? Yeah, no, he's an admiral, commodore. Like, it's not a thing, but people say it's a thing. So yeah. Got Galaxy class. Good job.
All right, Contagion with 15 votes gets an A with 47%.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, some good visuals in this one for sure, and some strange, like a good mystery vibe in this one. So,
but D was the second one, 31%. So a genuine dislike, almost. Real interesting.
Or Buckley 250 reroll Farpoint with S. Are rerolls 250 or are they 5?
No, it's a less because it's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Okay, we're rerolling for Farpoint. I still have to pick another one for.
Yes. And you can bring that on screen to give people a chance to think about it while the poll's up.
Here we go. This absolute masterpiece, masterclass storytelling. The child.
What do we? So A. Okay, so we'll give you the chance to raise a vote for where it is now or the one higher. So there's only two options. Is it justifiably an A or justifiably an S? Now, again, in fairness, people might be reviewing it better this season, and I had to say at the start, be open-minded, so I guess we might be comparing to these two seasons. Because, of course, Farpoint would never be an S in any metric of any TNG scoring, for me, personally. I couldn't... Except in jellyfish sightings. That's an S. But maybe it's because you guys have that generational memory when you were there as a kid, you know. It was a while ago now. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Vote now. Very interesting what you guys say. But be honest, right?
While you're voting,
yes.
Real throws in $2. Reroll for your math for my PayPal for both seasons, and then he says for another $2 and says, "Oh crap, I need to reroll my math." Never mind. Yes, correct.
But don't throw in again for that. Like, Save the Other Lives. You did amazing. But it's still great. We covered loads. It's good. It's good time. Yes. That's amazing.
All right. 15 votes on the poll. This is winning with 73%, so quite a lead.
Wow. Okay. I mean, hey, you guys yeah. Sure. You guys are the boss.
Now we'll talk about mine that I brought in.
Out of choice. That was your choice to
bring episode of season 2. Absolute dog shit episode. Worst episode of TNG. At least it's up there and with ranking with Code of Honor as the worst episode. Strange alien life form makes Deanna pregnant, and she's freaks out, cries, does things, has a kid, loves the kid. The kid's weird. The kid is an alien that was just trying to learn their life cycle and their processes and leaves. And never spoken of again. Because that would happen. Maybe there's some kind of biological thing where she eventually forgets the love she had for this child because she was deep to, taking care of this child. But anyway, yeah, shitty episode. Absolutely hate it. Despise it.
Do I like the kids acting? Don't know. There's a vibe. A vibe has been created. And it's just depressing as hell that this is like one of her few episodes, just in general.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just interesting concept with the absolute lowest case I for interesting.
Done immensely better in fan film form.
Yeah.
Because that's the same story too.
First Riker beard. Yeah. I'll get a point for that.
Oh,
I don't know. And we get data. One is my name, one is not. Yeah,
That's a great scene. Yeah.
but it's true. Pulaski, her dickishness has got to bring it down. It's obviously intentional, but they just they've ignored and miscalculated it. I still can't believe she's probably not as old as she looks. She looks like late 60s, 70s, but then she'd be dead now. And she's not. She's probably in like her mid 50s, just looking real, or early 50s, looking real old. Because people are different back then.
Well, she was in 2 episodes of TOS, so she was older.
She was, but she wasn't. She was in her 20s, assumingly.
In TOS, yeah, for sure.
She's like 89 or something now. Crazy. And Guinan. Oh, that real like sultry, slutty thing with Guinan. She's like, oh, hey, Guinan. How do I talk like? Oh, yeah. Oh, God. God. Imagine being Will Wheaton, like this kid, good at acting as Whoopi Goldberg, one of the biggest Hollywood actresses at the time, sort of, in a very intimate scene. Crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. With 20 votes, B wins with 65%. It's not even close. F has 25%. Jesus Christ, that's disgusting.
That's so many people. Can anybody give you...
Why was this a good episode of Star Trek? That's my question.
Yeah. Can people... Because that's a lot of you. Can anybody out themselves? I mean, a personal preference should be line on this. Can anyone say why is a B? I mean, you say that, but it's next to justice. But then it confusing. Very interesting.
Yes. Yes.
Right. Next.
All right. So next up is, well, whatever we want, I guess. There's not much going on here. There's some movement. Classic Rail member for 33 months says, happy 33rd month to me. Also, H and Q plus lore needs arrows. Oh, we're not putting arrows on today,
but
because there'd be a lot of arrows, I think.
It will be. But hey, keeping us in check and then ignoring it. But mostly keeping us in check. I like it. What a community we have. You guys are crazy. And support like this and lives like this let us do stuff like Academy that some of you want. Some we don't want, some we really want.
So I guess we just randomly pick now because
we've got a whole load.
23 episodes from Classic that we can do.
Beautiful. Pick away.
I just picked the child, but okay.
Fair. No. It's true. Okay. Let's go with to love him is to know him. To know him is to act him. Schizoid Man, I believe it's called.
Yes, it is called Schizoid Man. That's Data's grandpa. Yeah, grandpa.
Oh, what's his name?
Yep.
Because he's not in it very much, but because Brent does such a great job acting him, you think he's in it more because in your head the character lives, which he does.
Yes.
Once again, Brent owning it. First introduction of Susie Plaxton as random Vulcan, who I believe it's just ignore, like left
Dr.
out.
Solar. Yeah.
See, there you go. And then just like not remembered after a certain point because she's done with the plot. We get introduced to the torpedo tube coffin, which I've actually used in my film unification, which is whatever I called it. It's good. It's creepy, you know. He's creepy, but in a good way. And
Dr. Ira Graves. That's his
yes. Name. Thank you. But also, he definitely gives Sung vibes. Like not quite, but I can see the parallels of the crazy scientist.
Mm-hmm.
It's solid. It's again a really simple through line of this is what Star Trek does really well. It's used to, right? What if a madman genius who was dying put his brain into a robot body and how that equated things? Cool. Mm-hmm. Add some good writing, add some good acting, you got a story.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. The way to achieve immortality, the quest for immortality is quite an interesting story, and the fact that he's enamored with his younger assistant. I mean, that's kind of creepy in a way, but and Data plays it so good, so evil, like this, not evil, but if you found yourself in a superior body that would never die and had super strength, you'd kind of get that twist that he had, which was great. So absolutely awesome episode. And to know him is to love him. To love him is to know him. Blah blah blah. Memorable. Plus, this guy shows up in a whole bunch of other shit that I've seen, and he's also a Klingon in Star Trek 6. So
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. You thought you could get away.
very interesting actor, very unique look. So, what are you guys saying? With 19 votes, D wins with 53%. Find that odd. This is better than Justice. What is wrong with you? Do you guys know how tier lists work? I don't know if you do.
I mean, we are, of course, our own people, and you guys are your own people. Very interesting.
All right, I guess it's my turn now to pick
Yes.
one.
Oh, wait, there's a
Let's
hot
go.
take by Julian, if you want to just read out that briefly. Oh, no. Submit an episode as I can do the poll and then read out the hot take.
Oh, I will
Yeah. Sorry.
do whatever you say.
All right.
Yes. Go with this one.
Oh,
Ugly bags of mostly water.
what's that called?
Home soil.
Thank you.
All right. Julian says, hot take, but Pulaski is a wonderful addition to the season. Watching her relationship with Data grow and see her character develop, I am sad we didn't get to see more. I agree to a certain point. Like when we rewatched these and reviewed them, I had a better appreciation for Pulaski. And yes, her character did develop and was quite a good character and a good person. However, the first few episodes where they tried to force that Spock and McCoy dynamic on her and Data, it just did not come off well. Did not come off as friendly banter. It came off as just insensitive, rude, and racist, or speciesist, or whatever. And it just didn't work. So they tried a little too hard in the first few episodes, but they quickly evened her out, I think.
Yeah,
Yes.
they learned.
Yeah.
It's a classic course correct. And she's one of the people that it would have been wonderful, just like with Will Wheaton Wesley brought back, had she been returned in Deep Space Nine, because obviously she would have been older, but I mean, fine. Put in the Greys, have a walk on, work with Bashir, especially when he was being Dick Bashir of his augment. They'd get on really well of their similar energies. And I'm sure she was still acting in the 90s, or at least able to. So that would have been real satisfying to give that. Like, not that she had a bad season, she had some really good stuff, but to give her the yes Enterprise of she got to be returned with possibly better writing, DS9, as either an admiral or a doctor in a good story would have been really satisfying to bring back classic TNG for that. And she's a good actress. Definitely missed opportunity, or just back in season 7, have her come board and work with Beverly in one episode would have been really satisfying from across the spectrum. Yeah, and her and Guinan probably gone as well. Yeah.
Yes, Joe Brown. This is the Ugly Bags of Mostly Water episode. Yes, where the terraformers are experimenting on a planet, and these things take over their equipment and start killing people.
Oh, with the laser.
Yeah.
The problem is it's good, but it lets itself down in various ways. Like I'm not the most entertained by it. That's why I remember going into it. It's decent, great idea, fine premise, and fine execution. Sorry.
I disagree. I think it's a better than average episode. I'd probably give this one a B personally, because I love the alien life form of being in the sub layer of water. That's just interesting and cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is quite an interesting episode, and I love the Ugly Bags of Mostly Water. That's stuck with me. So
I mean, it makes sense. Harsh, but true. Sort of true. But again, really simple premise. Yeah, that can work. Yeah, that can work.
And looks like a lot of people agree with me. 18 votes. B wins with 50%. Next closest is D with 22%.
Okay, I would not have gone for either of those, but I like it.
Excellent.
Very interested. You guys are saying.
All right.
Interesting.
Robert Buckley says, "Don't remember it." How do you not remember? It's fine. Yeah, the bell jar.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn, that's a strong B. Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, I'll jump in then. So, of course, guys, classics put in a whole load. But if you want to jump onto the queue or ensure you get it, Super Chat or PayPal as you want. Let's go right to another first contact. And we'll hide Armin. No, wait, if you can fix that. So this is the Lost Outpost, which is interesting. Last Outpost.
Yeah, this ties into the video game Resurgence.
Yes, it totally meant to.
Yeah. This is the weirdest depiction of the Ferengi, but also one of the first depictions of the Ferengi. They were trying to go for big bad, and they came across as very sketchy and skeezy and weird. And the energy whips, interesting choice. But yes, an ancient, powerful force that resided on this planet, and the basically the Guardian said the Ferengi are weird. You're cool, Riker. We like you. Yeah. Forget exactly what the Ferengi were trying to do. Just gain ultimate power, I guess. But yeah.
Well, no, it's because they stole power converters. They ran. Enterprise tracked them to here, and then once they got in the system, the drain from the Takan outpost made them redundant, and so they came down to try and stop the energy drain, like the Enterprise crew did. Gosh, why do I know that? That's depressing.
It's not depressing. Holograms. We had holographic displays on, I think, the briefing room table in this one.
Yep.
There's another episode that had a holographic display on Picard's ready room table. So, but yeah, I think it's the last time they used the hologram.
Yes. Yeah. I will say I just wrote a film for Marcus which heavily uses this. It takes place not super long after, so having to deal with the politics of what the Ferengi were then are now was interesting. So stay tuned for some of that. Yeah, it's weird. And I don't think it's as effective. Even though they're trying a lot harder, I think it's less effective a planet set. It just feels like a smoky set. I liked the abstract nature of the green one, but that's obviously because it was a Q's fake reality. It kind of works better. Good casting choice in the old man at the end. I have always loved the giant white space Ferengi head because he doesn't want you guys to see his room.
I've been one of those heads.
Which now, with the power of AI tools, you can actually do performance. That's exciting. Next time he appears, he'll be able to say things. But yes, that was fun though. That was fun. Not great. Not great. Not great.
I think people might disagree because 19 votes. B is 74%. This, I think, and somebody, George J says S in the chat. So if somebody wants to offer up 250 for a reroll, we can do that. But as of right now, it's going to B. Yep. Yep, it is.
Man, when we get to like Voyager for this, I can just tell my favorite's going to be just crucified.
No, because no, I don't think so.
So interesting.
I think they're just all voting against us.
No, because there's more options than people. I don't know. It's interesting.
Interesting.
Because there are winners each time. They're not like we're having three-way ties, except that one. Like there are winners. All right, your pick, as in classics pick, because you are for real picking.
Yeah, let's go with
yes,
100100101. I think. Anyway, the Binars. This is an interesting premise. It's great seeing the Enterprise being stolen, a la Star Trek 3. And the one guy that's in the control room is actually one of the actors that was in Mud's Women. Interesting little fact. But yes, the Binars are quite an interesting culture. Too bad we never really see them again or interact with them. But I love the idea.
Lodax. They had a fun.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah, that's true.
Great.
Yeah. But yeah, stealing the Enterprise for its computer core because they're having issues and they didn't think to ask. You might have said no for help from the Federation. So it's fun. It's a fun episode. Let's say that. Yeah.
Yeah, great alien makeup. Great choice of I believe they're short women.
Probably.
There's a specific choice, but works very well. It's
But
also very,
don't like the
very
Telosians from the cage.
well. Yeah. But it's very, very interesting that yes, you can totally sympathise because their race going kablooey is not worth the risk of asking. That's an easy argument, you know. Or even if the bureaucracy say, yeah, we'll set a meeting for next Thursday to decide if we're going to take your call, and then 6 weeks later, right? No, it's great. The minuet stuff is weird, but it's meant to be weird. I think it's a combination of creepy, sexual, and fetishistic. With Picard, we're like, he's watching. As I think you said at the time, the holodeck doors are closed, Picard. He's in a program. You could be entering anything, Picard. You're doing that to yourself.
Yeah, Minuet.
Minuet, who did return as his wife in A Future Imperfect. Just that one little flash back forward. Beautiful touch. No big song and dance really about it. Just boom done. Lovely. Lovely.
And the actress that played her was in the show Spencer for Hire. She was Spencer for Hire's
Yes.
girlfriend, his best friend was Hawk, played by Avery Brooks, who was in Cisco. Interesting little tie-in, kind of, maybe. I don't know. George J says this should also be an S. With the vote, I think maybe possibly, but you guys can offer a reroll. If you think anything that's A here wants a reroll with A and S, just throw in 250 and we will do that.
Oof.
I think this is probably, I would probably rank this one an S as the scale of season 1 and 2.
I was gonna say we're sliding scale here. I would have given it a B because I think Contagion's quite a bit better.
No.
But I like that. I like Ancient Aliens. I like the concept.
I do too. I love the concept of ancient aliens.
Bag. Actually, the actors who played the aliens in this episode were actually Thermians undercover. I dig it.
How did you know? All right.
Oh, it's my turn. Right. But reroll if you guys would like. You guys have the power, as we often say. Where is the slide? All right. Let's see. Let's go with the terrorist band one, which I never saw for Trekyards. I know, Stuart, it's not the picture you want. I understand it.
Up the Long Ladder.
Thank you.
That's what it's called. Yeah, this is fantastic. The Bernali, I forget. Anyway, there's two. They went out on a ship called the Mariposa. The colonies split. One was super technological. The other was more, primitive-esque. Yeah, the clones, the more advanced ones, they started doing cloning technology, which is now not replicative fading, I think she calls it, and having problems. They got to transport these people. They solved the problem by mashing the two together. We got feet washing, which is great. We've got, I don't know why, I don't think it's racist or whatever, but a lot of people seem to think
Sean hates it because he's Irish.
I know, but yeah. I think I'm Irish too. I'm part Irish anyway.
And that's why you can't go by people's feelings, because everyone feels different.
Exactly. But I think it's a fun episode. This one I really enjoy. Seeing them almost, they start a fire in the cargo thing, and then the suppression system shuts it down, and it's really, there's some fun stuff in this one. And the feet washing. Come on now, guys. Let's be honest.
And you can find Stuart's feet washing scene on his OnlyFans right now, $2.99.
Yes.
The thing on this episode, right, is that it's so tapped into certain concepts. Casting's important. He's fantastic. She's fantastic. Right? So you've nailed the two guest stars beautifully. Riker's a horn dog. He pushed it probably a bit too far, but also it's space flings, things happen. And pairing these two together, again, genius. Really, really strong pairing. Plus, they're seeing modernish day in Star Trek is also gorgeous, seeing cows and stuff walk around. There's really, really well done concepts in a decent episode with some real bright spots and a bloody clone massacre at the end, which is brutal. And it's but you get it.
It's kind of got a fun, lighthearted A story,
yeah,
and then a kind of horrific B story almost.
Yeah. But obviously, like I said, I've only seen it for Trekyards because it was banned, whatever, then DVD Blu-rays. it's got again. If this was a season 6 episode, it would be like sharp. It's just not sharp, but it's still a real good premise with some real good acting. Yeah, I like it. It's good. People do not agree.
Wow, this is really weird.
Yeah.
Okay. 17
Justice is
votes.
2 ranks better, Stuart.
That's bullshit.
Justice.
That's absolute bullshit. Anyway, with 18 votes, 72% say
Wow.
D. This is...
That's a massacre.
See, Schizoid Man and this should absolutely be higher. This is bullshit.
Wow.
I don't think you guys know how tier lists work. Just saying.
Damn, that's like...
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's
And this is always worth
disappointing.
redoing, because this is not our chart. I might have to bring our chart at the end, how we voted back in the day, because it's not the same. Wow.
Well, Robert Buckley throws in 250. Reroll S. For which one?
The purple people.
Are you sure? Because there was another one before that somebody said they should reroll for us. Anyway, all right. So the
Oh
binars.
no, or is it is either that or the Ferengi one? Remind us which one, because we got
Yeah, Robert Buckley, let us know which one. We will do that for sure. Thank you so much for the reroll.
I want to give you guys the power. Let us know. Was it morally right for Rai to kill the
Yes.
clones?
100%. There is no debate.
I mean, yeah. You know, shoot Tuvok every day. Shoot two Vics every day, not Tuvok. 2 Vics be killed every day. And I like Robert. That made me chuckle inside. Purple people. Yes, nice. All right. The does Minuet's dress and the gentle jazz get you an S? That is the question. Vote now if ever hold that piece that you might have strapped to your...
Stealing the Enterprise. Seen the Enterprise go into a Starbase 72, 74, can't remember.
Totally to scale.
Right? Exact same scenes from Star Trek 3, just with the Enterprise replaced. Awesome.
I would love to be in the room when the first person pointed out. Yes, Derek. The ship's 4 times as big. Yeah.
It's a difference. It's Starbase 74. This
Doors.
is not a space dock. That's the answer.
Those bulbs, man. Those bulbs that go out the outer edge are 4 times bigger. It would be a funny fan film to do a scene at Starbase 74 and have a Connie go through the doors. It's like, gosh, they made him so big. That's a film. That's a film. It's not a film. I'm too busy. But that is a film. $100 on that film. No joking. Don't do it. Classic. Stop. No, don't.
All right. 100100101. That's what it's called, not whatever you did. Is an S with 18 votes, so 67%.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Interesting. I wish we should put money on one of these and be like, what do we think we're actually going to do? Because I think both of us would lose all the bets just constantly.
Yeah, we would be broke pretty fucking quick.
We're like Classic Freak right now.
George J is like, good. We got you, George.
Yeah. You guys have your say. That's why this is really interesting and important. Right. Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna
Okay.
pull one in. I'm trying to think of the name of this episode real quick. Bing.
Arsenal of Freedom.
Ah, thank you. See, there you go.
We know a few each.
We supplement each other very well. All right. Arsenal of Freedom. This was an excellent episode, in my opinion. You get to see the Enterprise skim off the surface of a world, hit the atmosphere. Geordi in command, being attacked by invisible drones in space, saucer separation. Beverly and Picard.
I'm waiting for the turn.
There's no turn.
Oh shit!
Picard falls down, hurts himself. Beverly falls down, hurts herself, and Picard has to take care of her. And then the salesman with the TOS panels behind him, by the way, trying to sell them this arsenal. All they had to do was say yes, because it kept improving itself to show them how good it was. And Yar and Riker getting attacked, but it's a fun episode. Again, suffers from the planetscape, very TOS like.
I do think it does better though.
Somewhat. And I just to find out that the drones were made of nylon containers, the old 80s nylon containers called legs, which are egg shaped. I just went and bought some of those to make these goddamn drones. That's just that's all I see now every time after learning that behind the scenes fact. So those were a big prominent thing in the 80s, those legs containers. So
Interesting.
anyway.
Yeah, this was a really funny one. It just really suffers from season one. But yeah, great premise. It's funny to know. Yes, they could just have bought it from moment one, and everyone be fine. The crazy guy with terrible skin from Lollipop. What a casting choice! Like what was a brief on him, right? Could be anybody, and they picked him. Would be nice to have a Lollipop reference somewhere else. Just saying, it's a famous jab, but really good between Beverly and Picard. Obviously, going for something. They kind of abandon it, but they're going for something there. Good to see the phases. I quite like the forest landscape. Good design for a robot. The space at the end is very expensive for the time, although I think it lets itself down a little bit by just practicality. There being only 3 shots, I believe, the entire sequence. They're expensive. There's 3, and I will never not be annoyed that Geordie was in command, even though he's an ensign, and the chief engineer comes in with probably 30 years more experience than him, 4 ranks higher, and will take orders just because the captain left him in charge of the bridge. No, he would say, no, I'm taking command, you don't have experience. I do not believe for a second an ensign can outrank chief engineer has all the experience. It's like Yeoman Rand saying, no, Commander Scott on the Enterprise, I'll be in command because Captain left me in command. No, Scott would throw out the chair. It's stupid and makes no sense. I do not agree. It's not logical. He did have the ship, that's not the point. There you go.
That's not the first time he's going to complain about that because it happens more than once.
Not in that form though. This is
I know, but
yeah.
I've heard this argument before.
Yeah, but this one's really bad. So he's like fighting back, and it's like, but you have no leg to stand on, Geordie. You're like 21. You've just got the academy. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Listen to what you're told by people who know better.
22 votes. C wins with 41%. Close second is B with 32%.
Oh, okay.
And A with 23%. Like, I like that. Yeah.
No one dislikes it at D.
Yes.
Okay, we'll forward to Lieutenant Junior. Okay.
All right.
Okay, my go. Great. Okay, I like it. Oh, that's a thumbnail. No, there you go. Right. So that's okay. Let's go with the sexiest episode 2.
Naked Now.
Yes, the most nakedest of episodes. Except not really.
Yeah, this one people complained about at the time because they used TOS as a crutch a little bit because it's the same virus from TOS. I mean, seeing naked people covered in ice, I mean, that's the thing, right?
Well, the first, 6 minutes is great, because it's really, really effective.
Yeah.
And that corridor, I still don't know what that corridor is. I guess they built it from scratch.
Maybe.
Because it's not Galaxy. It shouldn't be, of course, but it's a fresh thing. Terrible bridge, because it's just a corner. And an airlock on the bridge for some reason that's tiny. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's okay. But the acting is good. Bill. We love Bill Riker.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. And Data. Yeah, it's again, if this had been season 6 or 5, it would have been elevated because the concept's good. Yes. The execution is sloppy as much as they tried. But it's like, we've just invented these characters, now be totally different again.
Yeah. Let's this early on use something that happened in TOS as a thing. Yeah, it would have worked much better in season 6. Absolutely.
But got a credit for Dees Crosby's waist.
Mm-hmm.
Chef's kiss.
Midriff. It's called the midriff.
Thank you.
Yes, and we find out the data is in fact fully functional and programmed in multiple techniques, which is never forgotten by anybody ever in the history of Star Trek. So
I feel like Sung was just downloaded the PDF of the Kama Sutra and just put in his USB stick port.
And
then the Klingon Sutra, and that's why I invented Sutra, because the Klingon Sutra.
You haven't experienced the Kama Sutra until you've experienced it in the original Klingon.
Oh, I should steal that line for a fan film. That's really good. Oh, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
A lot more blood. A lot more screaming. Now, if you guys know, I did because I put the F in this because this was also disliked by a lot of people, as you said at the start. So
Yes.
it was there.
Well, the interesting results with
Yeah.
18 votes. C has 50% and three-way tie with
Hmm.
D and F with 17% each. Huh.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yes,
It's
indeed.
worse than Justice.
It's not. It absolutely is not. All right, let's bring in a stinker.
Ooh.
Which everybody will fucking vote for an S because
But
I
be
said that
honest.
now. No, don't just do what we say. This is shit.
Democracy, damn it.
When the bow breaks. This is where what the kids on the Enterprise get abducted because these people can't have kids, and it's like we're gonna take your kids because we can't have kids. Don't worry, they'll grow up to be like artists and scholars and teach them well.
Just great
And
people all around.
yeah, yeah. And there's a city central computer or something that takes care of the I forget the exact premise of why because this is not an episode I remember in depth, but it's just not awesome.
But it's a Wesley
Um,
episode.
yes, exactly. And it's also has a Deep Throat from X-Files in it, the one actor, which is again something I can't unsee because he's yeah, not don't it just that's it's a code name. It's not anything sexual. You stop. But anyway, yeah, not a fantastic episode. Wesley led, lots of kid acting, not awesome. And again, just fucking beam people up. I can't remember why they don't.
Oh, they can't. There's like a shield.
Oh, of course there is.
No, it's very intentional. This is a
But
funny one because this one I'd never seen. It just because when you're young, you watch what the parents watch, and if dad or mum never put this in the VHS player, I never watched it, and you don't. I don't necessarily think to ask, is that all the episodes of TNG season 1, father, mother? Yes, son. Except the one I always forget about. So this one I'd seen for the first time with you guys, and it's so mid. But I appreciate Will Wheaton in it. I like the set design. I remember that, and the ending's okay. But yeah, just nothing about it elevates it very much while being an okay concept. But I remember it more the more we talk about it, in general. But yeah, it's not firing on even half cylinders for me.
mhm. I think the chat agrees with you because 17 votes. D is 53%. I think this one might qualify as an F because it is not so awesome. But that being said, the child should absolutely be an F.
I I
You
I,
guys put it.
I mean, this and Code of Honor are a light year apart, and the child's at B. So if you want to re-roll and give it a chance, I'm open for it. But goodness,
We'll put it where you guys voted for now.
yeah,
D.
fascinating.
And Robert Buckley throws in
Oh,
$10. Thank you so much, Robert. Hey, but also they always send top officers to the dangerous situations, so an ensign is not that bad.
well, yeah. If you burn through entire ranks on the planet, but also they can order themselves to go, as in they can override and go. But yes, yeah. Janeway didn't really do that much. She was kind of on the ship kind of gal.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Is that Munich then? Okay. Again, classic is continuing to even long since the star has burned away. His super chat's still coming in a sense. All right. The one where the thumbnail is like 2.5 minutes of a 40-minute episode, but I'm still doing it because it's more memorable. As in, like, iconic. Neutral Zone, the end of season 1. The not Borg and the not creatures all put together.
Oh yeah, the main thing around this is the people that were frozen and then unfrozen and had to deal with new technologies and new people and where's my money and the banks and my liver was fried and now I can drink martinis from this magic machine on the wall. And that's what I remember about this episode. Yes, they're investigating colonies that were scooped up, and there was some Romulan stuff, I guess, but I don't remember any of that except for this obviously Gold Dukat here cosplaying as a Romulan.
Well, yes. I mean, his name's not Gul Dukat, of course.
It is. He's just cosplaying. He's going to a convention.
It's weird how his mum named at birth not Gul Dukat. Odd name for Romulan. So she knew.
But yes, the main story about the people frozen cryogenically,
Mhm.
and interesting idea.
Oh, again, very TOS. This could have been right out of an episode of TOS.
Absolutely, absolutely, 100%.
Even to the point of being Romulans again.
Hmm.
Well, a little bit different, of course, but pretty close. But it's one of those things where you do. Well, I find myself wanting to know these situations, the what if, right? What if yes, you kind of the 37s in Voyager, right? What if yes, you had this leap to the future? How people react to it. Now, of course, anyone watching it in the 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, the people frozen now feel like anachronistic people who are already old. At the time, it was more like us.
Hmm.
Same with Star Trek 4, that was present day. Now they're going back in time to the past, but it was the present. So it aged entirely differently to how it was originally presented. But Romulan stuff's cool. I like it. The acting is great across the board. But it's like 20 small jokes and then a giant ending, which is canon making. But you remember some of the jokes, but not most of them. Right? So one of the ones you can rewatch to remember the small stuff, but then you might forget the stuff again later, and that's fine. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What the hell are people going to say about this? I don't even know.
Well, with 15 votes, S wins with
I
67%.
put that in thinking the Romans was going to get that. Damn, okay.
I just want to clarify too. We have 7 more that we can do for classic, and then his
Okay.
ending is run out.
Love your math there. Very nice.
It's probably wrong, but it's close enough.
Beautiful. And we do want to cover them all. So a few more, 1 or 2 tens in the PayPal would pretty much cover that, give or take. So consider it. Helps channel so much.
Yes.
Beautiful. All right, you'll go next.
All right. Let's see. Ooh, you are smart. You will make us go. Sumerian snare, I think.
Yes.
Yes. Packlids. Um, yes. Crimson force fields. The they're stupid, but they are so dangerous because they are stupid. And then, of course, in Lower Decks, we find out they're absolutely terrifying, or can be. Uh, what an interesting concept. I love the little, I guess, code words that were used to communicate with Geordi to activate the Crimson Force field. And yeah, there's some good stuff in this. And it's the introduction of the Packlids. I mean, we see a few Packlids here and there throughout the course of the shows. And then, of course, Lower Decks brings them full to the foreground. So, um, but yeah, it was just fun seeing the interaction between Geordi and these guys. Geordi thinking he has the upper hand when in fact not so much. So yeah.
Yeah, it's one that's been thoroughly improved afterwards by just the legacy, the continuation, the tremendously interesting acting choice and costuming. It's a one that really comes together. So it's one of those zeitgeists, so it just kind of works. Now, back in Code of Honor for a second. If they were just people who are fat, this would be a very fat shame episode. Ooh, fat people are dumb. Because they got makeup, they can act like dumb fat people because they have to be fat, they have to be dumb. Not linked. Paglins. Right? So it works with the aliens. Super memorable, super interesting. I mean, Ramdar, right? One of our favourite characters in all Star Trek.
Ramdar.
He got the t-shirt. And it's a learning lesson for Geordi. He's such a nice guy, but, don't always trust everybody.
Yeah.
It's great. That's why I gave it S again, because it's such a memorable, interesting episode that has legs.
And never underestimate your opponent, no matter what the situation is. Never qualify your customer, as they say.
And also take hostages, because that stops being blown up, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
Has anyone ever done a shot of the Mondor at warp? I haven't. Because they must be able to get a warp, clearly. It's a little triangle ship.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I did include a Mondor class in my most recent fan film called Fire in the Night. which is really fun. I was like, oh yeah, I have that ship. I'm gonna throw it on. I'm gonna land it because I've never seen that before. Do it, do it. 12 hours rendering later, that was worth it. Why not?
It was cool seeing it landed, I
Yeah.
gotta say.
And then a bit of a spoiler, but in the episode, they say when the Packwood ambassador was told about it, they came to pick it up and they blew it up because they self-destructed because they're dumb.
Yep.
And Marie's like, and they self-destructed it.
Yep.
But without
Landed
saying
backwards.
it. It's like, yep.
Well, with 22 votes, S wins with 55%.
Good majority. With the runner-up
Is.
being, yeah, straight down the line. People like it. No confusion on that one.
Yeah.
But, wow, okay.
And I would agree. So
Oh man, this is going to be fascinating if and when we do it in TNG, we take all the S, A, and Bs. Because like hell, something's going to be S when you start throwing in actual S's, right? Right?
yeah. Yeah.
Right.
As far as there's not more A's, like we have one A. I think
Yeah.
there should be some delineation here because
Yeah, you're right. The line is, yeah. Or F's, but I mean, you know. Yeah. I like it. And then that was yours, so mine one. What shall I throw in? Let's throw in. Let's throw in 16 minutes and clips.
Jesus. Shades of Grey, everyone.
Joe!
Yeah, the story of him getting struck by this thing and being in a coma. I mean, that could be its own episode because literally there's like 8 minutes of it. There's whatever, and the rest is all reminding you of better episodes that you could be watching.
Well, I guess you
it's a
couldn't because you couldn't necessarily tape
Well,
things at the time.
yeah.
Yay, clips!
It's a good way to do a clip show, though. I think it was a really interesting premise for that. Usually clip shows are kind of but this one, not so bad. However, we know why this episode became about. Shame it was the last episode with Pulaski, though. It just not a good season finale, but because of the writer's strike and all that, this is the only way they could do it. It's kind of like going back to TNG, the Menagerie, or just TOS, sorry, the Menagerie saved the show because they used clips from the pilot. And I don't think there's any other clip shows in all of Star Trek. There's just this one. Like Star Trek's not a show or format that is good for clip shows.
That's such an interesting. I didn't even consider that. Yeah, you're right. Huh.
Like Menagerie, you could argue maybe, but most people hadn't seen that pilot when that was released. So
It was like a bonus movie almost.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it could have been a more interesting episode. I can't believe I don't know how much Jonathan Frakes got paid for this episode, but he just lay there the whole time.
Although in fairness, you can't move very much because it probably hurt. I know they retract, but like,
Yeah.
you gotta not move, right? It's like being a morgue body actor. If you're like in a scene for a 6-hour take, you've got to like you can't. It's actually difficult to not move for that many hours, right? The amount of times I've done films where the actors can't blink, and you're so conscious of how like 10 seconds feel at 10 seconds when you're turned to not blink. So, and one of the scenes, I won't spoil it. Someone's putting a phaser at their head and yelling, and the person's not blinking. And it's really freaking intense, but he's got to not blink. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Yeah, I mean, this for me is easily an F. This is like such an F. Like, this is down in the dirt F. All they had to do, Stuart, all I had to do was, let's say there's 25 clips, right? Every third clip be a new clip.
Yes. Of a specific episode, but from a different perspective.
No. Just 7 new little scenes they filmed.
Well,
because they've got all the sets, right? Just get Pulaski in the transporter room and talk about tribbles with data for 35 seconds. Like that level of nothing. So that you have like, I don't know what's real, what's not, and then you could have like had some really nice little canon points. It would have been, you could film all in one day, right? Like they're that quick. But it's god awful trash.
Joe Brown, B. This is getting a B when elementary data got a C. Flips the table. Yeah. Because right now, with 23 votes, B has 57%. I mean, to be fair, there's some clips from some really great episodes in it. So you're reminded of the really good episodes.
Are you guys being paid by Russia? Does Putin love this episode?
Poutine.
Sorry, does Putin love this episode? Can anybody who said be
Hey,
explained?
we should have added poutine to our picture earlier. That was fun.
Like,
Anyway.
this wouldn't even cross into a D for me, out of respect to the show.
Yeah, because the clips don't constitute it being a good episode, even though some of the clips are really good.
First scene's great though, nice little set,
Yeah.
and then it's trash. Why?
I mean, to be fair, he
anybody
gets stuck, and then you see a really nice image of his leg with the thing in it, and there's some cool visuals, but like it's 8 minutes of an episode.
But to think it beats Schizoid Man and how can why would 11 of you troll us that much? I don't.
Oh, I quit. I quit being a YouTuber.
Done. Shades of Grey broke it.
25 votes. B wins with 52%. Jesus Christ. So Shades of Grey. To be fair, it's on the same level as The Child, which is correct. So that's right. But Elementary to Your Data shouldn't be there. Justice.
What's the episode of where the guy oh wow. Someone yells pain. What episode is that?
That's Devil in the Dark, Spock.
Yeah, that. I'm living that right now. I'm living that compared to Sarek's illogical. Those, they're yelling at each other right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I pick the next one while I have a slight aneurysm. No, that was mine. You'll pick one, so.
Yeah, nothing makes sense anymore. Welcome to Trekyards, where the rules are made up and the points don't matter.
Let's see if I have paper. God. Classic. Don't put in for this and do it higher or lower. Just leave it.
Let's see. What can I do? Let's go with Nagilum. I can't remember the name of the episode.
It's like Into the Silence. That's not what it's called. It's like something like that.
Where Silence Has Lease.
Was that it?
I don't know.
Yes.
Joe Brown.
Aha. See, I sort of knew. I forgot about that.
You said Silence. That was sparked my. Joe Brown, $5. Move Elementary to Your Data to A. Thank you. Christ. That's much better already. Anyway, so Nagilum. This is where the crew start hallucinating and seeing things, and we see Picard's grandmama or mother. Is it his mom? I think it's his
It was his mum pre-suicide.
Yeah, before she hung herself because what? Anyway. Him
I'm
stepping out
going
of
to do a
turbo
thing
lift.
while he does. I'm going to stop for 1 second, but I've got a plan, okay?
Okay. What is he doing? Can't hear me. I can't hear you. Still can't hear you. Still can't hear you. Oh, he's saying things. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Lots of great visuals in this one. Some really funky scenes, like him stepping out of a turbo lift into warp space, essentially. And Nagilum, creepy as fuck. Creepy face, creepy vibe, can kill them all in an instant. Chooses not to let them go, but seeing the Enterprise like and then getting pulled down and then fighting it. Some really great visuals in this one. Fun episode, not fun, dark episode. Some really creepy shit happens. So I'm interested to see what Sam says about this now.
Sure. In fewer words, Shades of Grey is an easy F. It's basically at the bottom of the ranking.
And how would you feel if the Trekyards community had it be a B out of S to F?
Oh, that would definitely be an interesting twist. I mean, if the Trekyards community decided Shades of Grey was a B, that would be pretty surprising, but hey, every fandom has its quirks, and sometimes people have their own unexpected favorites. If they did that, it would certainly be a fun conversation starter.
And what would be your comment to those that voted at that? An honest comment based on previous knowledge of the episode.
I think I'd probably say something like, Well, that's a bold choice, folks. Shades of Grey isn't exactly known as a highlight, but if you guys found some charm in it that bumps it up to a B, more power to you. It's always fun to see a community embrace the underdog episode.
I thought she was gonna say if that's what they really did, I'd have to go kill myself or delete the program. But no, very very politically correct. Thank you, AI. Ugh. Anyway, I've talked about this. Your turn.
I don't remember the plot. Oh no, it's a 2 Enterprise. It's 2 Constitution class, isn't it? No.
2 Constitution classes. I
Mm.
wish.
Sorry. Some good, a lot of mid, interesting alien.
Good visuals though.
Good visuals.
Stepping out of a turbo lift. The bridge, the continuing bridge, we're freaking out.
Yes. It again, season 3. It's just a little bit weaker than it would be, but pretty decent, yeah. But yeah, certainly hurt by Picard's revelation post Hawk rationalization, which is a shame.
All right,
you guys
so
are gonna say hi for it, I'm guessing.
Yeah. See what you guys are saying. With 17 votes, a C wins with 29%, and we got a 3-way tie for second place, A, B, and D.
Okay.
Stuart Johnson, we're just doing the first 2 episodes or first 2 seasons of TNG.
Yes.
So we will do the other seasons the following days. So join us for those as well.
Yeah, and then probably a best
Once
of and
we
see how people compare.
Yeah, can you imagine once we get to season like 5, where like everything's running on like full power, or there's no bad episodes, but they'll be related to each other. So that I could, but I can't see any Fs happening. But then again, look at our audience.
Look at this ranking, Stuart.
I know.
I think we'll get some surprises. Speaking of surprise, surprise, motherfucker, we got a cube. The Borgiest of intros to the Borg when they are pure zombies.
When they're terrifying, yes.
Which Q is this? This is Q.
Q?
Yes.
Q flings them into the Delta Quadrant, I guess, and they run.
No, but doesn't matter either way.
Yeah. And the Borg are terrifying. They just don't stop. They come after the Enterprise. Their ship is regenerating, as you see it on screen, just fixing itself like Christine. And they're terrifying. The only thing that saves their ass is Q snapping them back. But now the Borg are aware of their presence and are on their way. We also get some cool Guinan mysticism. She knows about the Borg. They destroyed her world. And, yeah. Terrifying until they're not. But the Borg are on the way now. They know that they exist.
Space zombies. It's one of the very few circumstances that I will be absolutely fine with bigger ship equals bad. Just because it's a logical shape to save space with the outside tubules, whatever, just being the functional components outside of. Great sets, great vibe. And yes, the fact that it is a true we lose until God says nah next time. And without this, because at the very least, Janeway would still have dealt with the Borg in the Delta Quadrant years later, and would have been unprepared more so. So even though this obviously brought them to us quicker, we were prepared. And yeah, well, they're like 73% of the Borg can be destroyed, damaged, and still fight.
It's like 84%, 81%, something like that.
Yeah, it's although you would think they could just beam like 1,000 drones and take over the ship, but it's fine. It's great. It's great. He's technically doing them a favor. And if I remember it correctly, Picard is like bragging, "We can do anything, Q. We're mature adults now."
Yes. We are not an infantile species. We're out. We're doing things.
Yeah. Let fuck you. We're gonna Valna cat you. Fuck you.
Let Daddy Q spank you a little bit and teach you a lesson.
Gonna go show you the Krenim. Yeah, good luck with that. Temporal shields, bullshit. Fucking Krall. We'll get Krall from the JJ verse. He'll swarm you.
Moving on. 15 votes. 15 people voted.
Wow.
S wins with 60%.
A lot of
A
A's,
is-
though.
Yeah, A is 33.
Like, if the stuff in A is A, like this and Farpoint, both S's, yep. That's what you guys are saying. Damn.
Now it's my turn to bring one in. This is the 5th one, so 2 more. And then we're... All right, let's see.
So basically, if any last ones to get in before the end of the poll, because these are not going to come up on other live, so if you want one in this poll, in this ranking, that therefore can make it into a future episode, because otherwise they'll just be ignored and left. So if you guys want S or an A or a B that you want to make sure gets in future episodes, right now, put it in.
There's a lot of episodes still available, guys. Okay, let's see here. Bum, bum, bum. Ready? The hell is this
Battle.
episode
The battle.
called? The battle, yes. The Stargazer.
I'm going to be a dick on this. So if you want to read the poll briefly, look at the poll.
A, B, S, A, and B. Sad.
It's not a
How
C.
would you rank it? No, it's absolutely
I'm
not.
refusing. It's not a C.
Fantastic episode. Seeing Picard's old ship, having them get it up and running, Wesley stealing his experiment from the Enterprise to help power it, giving it some antimatter. Yeah. Learning about the Battle of Maxia. Is this the one? Because Picard's. Is this one where Picard has the thing from the Ferengi guy?
No. That was the other one. This is the one where it's the Hathaway, and this is an intentional battle.
Oh, the
show up at the end.
Hathaway. Thank you. Thank you. I was thinking this is Stargazer. I was getting confused.
But it's great
yeah.
to see it back.
Another constellation, to see a movie era ship with movie era control panels, and the war games. This is with the little dude in the game with Data, and Pulaski's like cheering him on. I think, yeah, this is with the stratagem guy, whatever the hell the game is called.
Strategenum.
Yeah, good Pulaski episode as well. And a fantastic quote from Picard: "It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. It is not a failure, or that is not a whatever. It is life." Yes, thank you. Not the Stargazer. Good episode though. Good battle scenes. Good ship shots. Really fun to watch. Really enjoy this one.
I mean, this is just us in a nutshell, right?
Yeah.
Old ship, new ship, old bridge with milk carton crates on the console for some reason. I mean, look at that.
Looks like Lego.
Yeah. But it's such a clever... And this would happen all the time, right? Split the crews, do some training. You get the lovely stuff with Data, as you said. Riker gets a bit of command chair experience. Him vibing with Worf. Some quality time. And Wesley, the rules of art and war, or war and peace, games and war, whatever. He cheats a bit, but I think they say like he could have built that on the Hathaway, and therefore it's okay. But also, it's sort of unfair, Galaxy versus Hathaway, so right.
Yes. Yeah.
And then beautiful Romulan visual effects at the end, both the fictional version of the ship and the real version.
Yes.
Really good shots.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
Really good. Yeah, I mean, this is for me is a really one of my favorite of the early seasons because it does everything right and how we like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 20 votes. S gets 50%, and then the other 50% is split between A and B. So.
Okay. Well, yeah. Good.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. So 2 more. So
my pick, and again, guys, if you want yours to be in the can, please do. Otherwise, it will not get included. That'd be a shame if you have one you particularly like.
Mm-hmm.
Not my favorite, but let's give some Tasha love, and let's piss off Armus again, as Mariner will do occasionally. This one's called
Skin of Evil.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean a trash bag with covered in tar and goo and mucilex and wheat. I don't know.
Real bad guy though.
Yeah. See a crash shuttle. Troy's in peril. Oh my god, we gotta rescue her. But there's this moving pile of tar or puddle of tar that kills Tasha and throws off Geordi's visor and tosses phasers around and thinks he's king shit because, the people on this planet basically got rid of all negative emotions and upgraded. They become, I assume they became non-corporeal, and as a result, he was fluffed off, skin of evil, as the name implies, and he's just negative and evil and bad and all the bad things about all rolled up into this thing. Some great visuals. I mean, Riker going under and the face coming up. Yeah, and the splotch on Tasha's faces could have been better, but hey, look like a birthmark. It's fine.
Well, it's a thoroughly important episode in many
Yeah.
ways. It showed you no one's safe. Mostly are, but no one's safe.
Mm-hmm.
Total out of left field. It shows senselessness of death and the danger of it, which again, tremendous. Great practical stunt, and I know Jonathan had some problem with this after because he obviously swallowed some and it's not good. Whole thing, not so good. And a cool creature, really good sci-fi concept. He's just the dregs of a species, manifest. So, but even though he's literally an evil, he's sympathetic because it's not his fault.
True.
Like,
True, but
you know what I mean? Like, it's not his fault. He's not choosing to be evil. He's just evil.
he didn't choose to be created, and he didn't also choose to be evil. So the way he treats people is also not his fault. So yeah, I guess. But that's a shame, man. And he's sick and tired of being alone. That's why he's keeping Troy for himself. And yeah, would have liked to see the shuttle crash though.
Yeah. And I mean, it's really cool to do. Like, I don't even know what shuttle it is necessarily, because it's a weird design and like a full size nacelle to build. It's great. It's yeah.
And like it had a back window. I think that there was a black part at the back that he kept covering up, right?
Proto runabout.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like it, and it was a really great reference for holsters. For a thing I did once, just really good reference. Yeah, and where they are on women, because things aren't framed the same between the two genders. So having the phaser on the hip, knowing where it is placement wise, how far along the side it is. Tasha, this is the you need full length shots, and you don't do that a lot in most shows, right? But yeah, is that our biggest? I think that's our biggest ratio. Wow.
Yeah, 20 votes, 80% say A. Nobody said B. And oh, never mind. Somebody just said B. But yeah, 76% for A. Nice.
Damn.
All righty. Perfect.
So what? Two more? Did you say one more?
No, now one more.
Okay, so that's the last one of our classic, amazing pre-dos. So one more. That means we got last few minutes. Anyone wants to speed fire any in?
Yeah, you can sneak one or two in. We got like 10 minutes left, so
We can definitely
talking
quick fire a
about
couple
this.
if you want. If you want A or B to appear in another one where we follow up and compare. Otherwise, they'll be out of the running, and that'd be a shame.
Mm-hmm.
So $5 for super chat for one, $5 for two on PayPal. So
Bringing in this one, but I don't remember what it's called.
Yep.
Was Wesley at the Academy?
Pre-academy.
Pre-Academy. This is where he took the trip with
Man.
Picard as well, right?
Yeah. Yes. It's Picard Against Heart. It's season 2, isn't it? Not Dolphin.
Well, on season 1 side. So.
I'm sorry. Peak performance. Maybe.
Peak performance.
Because there's a shuttle. In the thumbnail.
Not peak performance, I don't think.
Remind us.
Anywho's, he's getting psychologically tested, and insults a guy because the race likes to be insulted, but he's not a Tellurite.
Yeah. No.
pulls some dude out of a thing he's going to die, but it was just a test, and he didn't end up getting the grades that he needed, and there's a cute girl in it, and Benzite and Vulcan. And I think the other story in this one is that Picard is getting his heart transplant by Pulaski, even though he didn't want Pulaski to do it.
Yeah, that she's literally an expert on it. Like,
yes.
that's her field.
Yeah, but he's a stubborn, grumpy Gus. So, yeah, that's the interaction between him and Wesley at the beginning with the cucumber sandwiches and the I don't know. It's
Yeah.
some nice,
Yeah.
got some nice episodes, like some nice moments for sure. And I do like seeing the psych tests, and this admiral that's here is I like this actor. I wish he would have returned. But yeah, some interesting ones in this. Interesting things in this one.
I mean, this is the poster child we refer to often about how explicitly incredible you have to be at the Academy. He beats a sector of space, and then it's 5 of those sectors to get 1 person in. That's tens of thousands of applicants to get 1.
Mm.
And yet we get the current batch of Starfleet Academy both in all the shows, and they're like, oh, you didn't beat 30,000 people to get here. I'm sorry, you didn't. You just didn't. You're not that good. But
see all their psych tests.
Yeah, but it was a time when, you know, they could pick and choose. That time went away when you lost half the fleet. But great blue guy, I can't remember his name. Fantastic alien design with a breathing mask, wonderful. I still love the fact the corridor map painting thing is garbage then, garbage now. Wonderful, love it. And the great test at the end. It is another Kobayashi Maru, but it's to see how you react. I remember how the guy's like, I'm dying, help me, Wesley! And it all comes out. He comes out saying, hey, thanks, man, appreciate it. Because he tried to save him. Like, I appreciate it. Thanks, man. That's great. And no one said the name, and then we gave everyone like 2 minutes. Ah, God.
George J says this episode will be better than the entire running of Starfleet Academy. I mean, probably, maybe.
Oh, that's sad.
Yep.
Is it untrue? I don't even know. I don't know. I like it, and it's a really interesting take. Because it should be the best, sir.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, what are you guys saying? 20 votes. A wins with 60%. 2-way tie for second with B and C at 15% each. I would agree that this is probably an A. Probably be an A in my ranking, I would think.
In its own context, of course.
Yeah. Much better looking chart now that we filled in some A's here. So
yeah. And of course your Sherlock has been bumped.
Yeah.
Gotta thank the bumps, you know? Gotta thank the bumps sometimes.
Well, thank you, Joe Brown, for bumping up Elementary Dear Data.
Stuart is very pleased.
I am indeed.
Are there any that we've missed? Or, well, we haven't missed. They have not submitted. I say that, we also had like 25 random ones, but that have been missed. Is there any that you like that? You really think you've got 1 minute left kind of thing someone's put in for? Is there anything just like, oh man?
I mean, there's one that should be an absolute S gold star.
With cherries on top?
And I'm going to put it in because we might as well just talk about it.
Okay, Stuart is not laying the stand.
It's an S without even discussing it.
Oh, fuck.
Measure of a Man.
Oh, fucking hell. What the hell, guys?
Yeah, you've missed so many good ones, guys. Anyway, yeah, Measure of a Man, absolutely phenomenal writing, great acting, fantastic, good moral dilemma, and well acted. It's a phenomenal episode. If you don't give this an S, this should be 100% S.
That's true, because you have free will. So is anyone going to vote not for S? I hadn't even thought of that.
I mean, somebody will.
Is it overhyped? Possibly, but is it still great? Yes. Right? Do you know what I mean?
I don't think it's overhyped. I wouldn't say.
Well, because people say it's one of the best ever. So that's a damn high hype.
It's in the upper echelon of TNG for sure.
But it is, exactly. So if you think it's overhyped because it's not the best thing ever, I can see why I'm like, oh. But like, it was great. Obviously. Except the first like couple of minutes. But then everyone forgets about that instantly. But it's like, oh yeah, there is a giant space station the size of the ball cube. Kind of. And the windows the size of aircraft hangars. Frick.
Yeah, well.
But great Admiral at the start. Phenomenal uniform. Never seen again. Great uniform. And then everything else. Although it is slightly amusing now to know so much about the sets. To know it's just the Enterprise Sea Bridge. Like those redress sets. And like see the same structure again and again. It's definitely a smaller set than it could have been.
Yeah. And
they could have done with a more custom piece. We would love to have seen it at the other famous court trial with a blue backing. But again, that
The Singularity 85 says the pinnacle of the first 2 years. I mean, yes, it's definitely up there.
Well, in terms of what Trek is trying to do, right?
Yeah.
We just like other things as well. Yeah, it's great. It's and I do think
we were at 100% for a second, and then now we're not.
I do think that the what's it called EMH episode Author is also very good. Same concept, differently done, still very, very good. I don't know which form life form has more quote unquote rights. Like if you were going blind, someone created to be something else or something created to be human but not. I don't know. I don't know if you were starting fresh, what you'd say about that.
There's no real answers.
Sure.
That's the problem.
Always a good thing.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think we'll give this an S because 11 votes. S wins with 91%. Should have been 100. Should have been 100%.
All right. And for those that are wondering, we missed out on...
So many.
I would say this one's fantastic with the relocation program. Stargazer one's pretty darn good. The for Honor.
Heart of Glory.
Thank you. Is very, very good.
Pen Pals was pretty good.
Pen Pals pretty good. That one, the
Conspiracy.
Yep, pretty good. This one's you always forget it, but the acting's fantastic. Come cheer up, lads! I'm singing and it's weird.
Yeah. Anything with Susan Flaxon?
Royale. I know people don't like as much. I think it's great.
Which one's that? Sorry.
Royale with cheese.
Oh, the Royale. I like that episode.
Yeah. So those 8, I think, were severely missed, but that was the other thing.
And there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 that we didn't even touch on. So,
but without Classic throwing, I mean, you guys did fantastic. There's a lot of episodes to put in. Fantastic, but Classic certainly threw in loads. As I did at the start, guys, tune us to tomorrow for the next 2 seasons, where PayPal is 2 for 1. So every 5 you put hit, on PayPal, you get 2, which means you get to talk about 2. Fantastic. Hyper interesting list. And it's going to be nothing like our list from years ago.
Yeah.
Not a damn thing like it, which is very interesting and exciting.
But thank you guys for watching. We will see you tomorrow. Tune in for that. And we'll talk about more TNG episodes because that's awesome. So until next time,
appreciate you guys.
He is Commander Cockings.
He is the one, the only Captain Stuart Foley.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.